Hi, I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbet helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.
Race number 4, jackpot 1, 1400 meters, merit-rated 88 handicap. At the time of recording, all 11 runners go to post, and let's go to a rerun that the guys have picked out for you. It's of Passage of Power and followed by interviews. Alison Wright.
Kitchikel, further back, Acacia's Blossom. Coming to the 300, Musica's Life moves through down the inside. Lord Wiley, Valeria's Dream, Acacia's Blossom and Southern Skies trying to get in. Passage of Power's coming strongly on the outside though. And Passage of Power hits the front. Musica's Life and Acacia's Blossom comes strongly. I think Acacia's Blossom got a Passage of Power second. Musica's Life is third.
Yes, Ralph, if he doesn't give himself too much to do, he can run into the money. We also have Beyond the Boundary, bit of a tricky draw, but he's well and feel that he'll be fighting out the finish.
Yes, I think the 14 is probably his best distance, and he's come down the ratings because this horse was rated very highly, and it took time to get him down a bit. And I think he's a runner. He's in good form, and so we are very hopeful.
We're on to race number 4, the start of the jackpot, 1400 meters. I am going to ask Rael for an opinion because I've got a solid opinion in this race. What's your first choice?
First choice in this contest.
Did you pick out the reruns?
Yes.
So that's your first choice?
That's my first choice.
Okay, tell me more.
Last time out, his race, he got an awkward bump at the top of the lane, and that cost him, say, a length at least, and he only went down a narrow margin, giving 5 kgs to the winner. I know he's got to give 5.5 kgs to Al Dante, and they're both horses that like to go up front and like to dictate. But I just think Passage of Power, he sort of found a new lease on life now, and he's actually thriving at the moment. The yard have got him in a fantastic space. He's got a big weight. It's not going to be an easy task, but Sereno has gotten to know him extremely well. He's built up a nice relationship with him, and I think he's going to be able to get out he's going to get the best out of this horse, Passage of Power. Al Dante, he's a better horse over 1600 meters and possibly slightly further. 1400 meters on the sharper side for me. That's how I see it. He's got a deeper draw to contend with as well. I think Passage of Power will be able to get the right run in transit. And if you had to ask me, would Al Dante run 3 lengths to Waterbury Lane? I'd say no. I think he'd get beaten a bit more. So I think Passage of Power is the right horse in the race. He's going to be the top choice for me. Looking for backup, looking past him, a horse like number 8, Beyond the Boundary. I was pleased with his last performance when running second to Master Josh. He enjoys the distance. He's a winner over track and trip. So for me, he's the main danger to Passage of Power. He's come within half a length of Adabal, who we all know MJ Orendal thinks a world of. So I think he could be the right horse as backup to number 7, Passage of Power. Your thoughts on the race?
I'll tell you what, the one thing about Passage of Power, and this is it. All you need to see is the fields that he's been racing of late. It tells you what the stable think of him. Average ratings of 90s and 94s and 102s, 99s. This is an average rating of 84. So that is a big plus, even though he's carrying 61.5 kg. So don't mind the weight if you like him. I'm going to bank up number 12, Al Dante, in everything. This is 3-1, guys. Take 3-1 as much as you want. This is another Adaba that we found for you, Al Dante. Let me tell you something about this individual. Firstly, he started off as a very late 3-year-old. He missed his entire 4-year-old career. But MJ Orendal, perseverance and patience has certainly paid off. He's come through as a 5-year-old, and I think that they expected a bit more from him. But as a 6-year-old, he's maturing into a lovely horse. Really had a look at him at his last 2 starts. Couldn't see much of him last time out. And why, you may ask, because I did work that day. Well, if you can remember clearly, it was stop-start with the rain, number 1. Number 2, visibility was poor. Number 3, the track condition was soft. Number 4, Pierre Stratham was in town. His main aim was to ride See It Again, ride him to victory, and stay safe for the rest of the day. He did give this horse a chance from the poor draw, but conditions were not ideal for number 10, Al Dante. This time round, back at a course that he loves, he enjoys, he races best at that track. Whether or not he is going to race forward because of passage of power in the race, I think the weight is certainly in his advantage here, because when I have a look at his rating, which is an 80, and whilst he's been on and off rating, the handicapper couldn't get to him because he's very lightly raced, as I mentioned, as a 6-year-old. Personally, I think he's much better than a rating of 80, and against this type of field, I'm going to go all in here with number 10, Al Dante, at 3-1. If you're looking for cover, well, riders picked up the obvious horse, number 7, Passage of Power.
My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle, and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.